guys. Hi guys, and welcome to our channel on our spectrum. Today's video is gonna be very short. I'm talking about something that bothers me quite a bit. Liano is 4 years old. He's turning 5 years old in February next year. We are currently at the end of July in 2023, and he is not yet potty trained, so he's still on the nappy. You'll forgive me, I'm shooting from the car because we were running errands and I dropped him off at home, and I came back to come and do my hair, so I'm holding the camera with my hand. So yes, he's 4 years old and he's not yet potty trained, which is not something that is, which is something that's quite typical of children on the spectrum. I think I've heard of other parents whose kids are in the same age group who are not yet potty trained. But if you look at the neurotypical 4-year-old, they are potty trained already. I think I can, if I look at my friends and peers' kids who are in the same age group as Leanne, they have been potty trained from really around the time that they were 2. So this is obviously a delay with children with autism, because potty training relies a lot on communication, and there's also sensory issues that are linked to autism. But I think what really gets to me at times, I think it's the comments that I would get, and I don't think people necessarily do it deliberately. I think if you've known something to be a certain way for all your life, it's sort of a shock maybe to the system when you meet someone that's different. For example, I'll be in the shops and I'll be like I was earlier today, and I'll be buying nappies, or there'll be nappies in my trolley, and somebody will see me, maybe somebody who knows me, and will say, "Hi, but who are you buying nappies for? Because your child is like past that stage already." And I think at first it used to not bother me, but it used to hit me. Like I just really go into shock. But I think I've learned how to deal with it, because I remember the first time that it happened, I did not know this lady out of nowhere. And we were at the shops, and Liano was wearing a diaper, so I think you could see, like, from the pants that he was wearing, that he's wearing a diaper underneath. And this lady says to me, "Why udira ngwana dom?" Like, o udira ngwana dom, which is Setswana for you dumbing the child down, or you making the child dumb. And she was referring to the nappy. And she said hurt because my child, and I think she said her child was like a year and something, is potty trained, and she said she could see that my child was older. I wish I had sworn at that lady. I really wish I had, because she didn't know me from nowhere. But I think she didn't. I don't know. People don't know also. But I say to her, kids don't grow up the same. Um, I'm I'm sure as a mother, because I could see she had a lot of kids with her, she would know that kids are different. So that's why my child is still in nappies, because he's different. But in retrospect, it's just one of those conversations where you feel, I should have been quite firm with the conversation so that she never says or makes comments like that to somebody else. But after that day, I've gotten it quite a lot to say, whether I'm shopping for nappies, who are you buying nappies for? Because your child is so grown. Buying for the grown child. And we've tried potty training before. It's not that we've not tried potty training before. It's just that, like I say, there's communication and there's sensory issues linked with potty training. So we will try it, and then if we see that the process gets frustrating for either Liano or for us, we will stop it, because we don't want him to then have these negative feelings towards potty training. So currently we're not doing potty training, but I think we've tried. I've lost count of how many times we've tried before. We have all the different types of potties in the house. I think if I can count now, I've 4 5 different potties at the house, because we keep on trying new things, we keep on trying new strategies. But because he's not yet ready, there is really no use in forcing him. But yeah, the comments come up quite a lot. I know if I bump into somebody, who knows me but does not necessarily know that Liano is autistic, and they see diapers in my trolley, they'll be like, "Do you have another kid?" Like, nope, don't have another kid, still have the same kid. And I think really the purpose of this video was, when we know something to be a norm, it might not necessarily be a norm to everybody. And it's not because we parent better than those people. We might not really know what the circumstance is for those people. So as much as we can be curious and we can ask questions, we need to learn to do that without judgment. And this really goes just beyond the potty training, because I do feel sometimes the comments come with a lot of judgment to say, how is your child for when they're not potty trained yet? And I feel the judgment is at our skills, or at how we parent, which is not necessarily the case. I really just want to chat to everybody, and to reach out to everybody and say, when we see parents doing something different, that is not necessarily putting the child's life at harm, before we pass judgment or we make comments like, "Oh, did I wanna dom," and whatnot. Learn to, I don't know. I really don't know what to say. Learn to not judge it, and it's okay. I really don't mind when people ask me questions. "Oh, why are you still buying the diapers?" But this conversation very seldom goes, "Why are you still buying diapers?" The conversation always goes, "My child is younger than your child, but my child is out of diapers already. I know, get on with it." Or, "My sister's child has been out of diapers for the past 3 years." Well done, God bless, you guys are doing so well. But this is not the situation for everybody, and at this time it's not the situation for us. We don't know when he'll be potty trained. We don't know, when he'll be out of diapers, and we respect him, to say that when he's ready, he'll get off the diaper. But for now, it's our job as parents, to then provide him with, a comfortable life. We're not just gonna take the diapers away because the rest, of the world feels, I don't know, we're dumbing the child down. It's our job and our responsibility to provide for him and to meet him at a place of his needs. And I really hope, people can be, like I said, ask questions, yes, be curious, but sometimes learn to do it without that judgment and without that, "But we did it this way," or "My child was out of diapers by the time they were 5 months old." It really does nothing. It really does nothing for the parents that you are sharing that with. So yeah, like I said, very short video, but yeah, gist of it is, we need to learn to, be a bit kinder. It's good to be curious, it's very good to be curious, but we need to learn that without passing judgment. And that is it for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.